All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Random Banter Podcast. This is episode 89, and I have with me today a very, very special guest. Would you care to introduce yourself real quick?
I'm T Fan 97, aka Titanic Fan 97, aka JD. What's going on, baby?
Well, welcome to the show, JD. And I gotta say, this is most definitely the most unique episode of the podcast I have ever done because for those of you who don't know who are listening right now, JD has a very, very unique collection, and it's hinted at by his name. He has it. What is the total number right now?
5,540 copies of Titanic on VHS.
Oh my God. Yeah, 5,540 copies of Titanic on VHS. I mean, that is just insane. That is, I like that blows my mind. I see pictures of the whole collection on your Instagram and it is just insane. But I do want to start off just kind of like asking you about this collection. When did you start collecting these? And when did it turn from like, oh, I've got a lot of copies to like, oh, I'm gonna get as many as I can?
Yeah, about 4 years ago, we had all these Titanics that we found in the thrift store, and then we decided, me and my partner, by the way,
Yeah.
we go thrifting a lot, so we found all these Titanics, and they were sitting there for months. And finally, we're like, let's just buy them because it's funny. Like, it's just why not? So we buy all these Titanics, but then you just can't stop after that. So every
Oh yeah.
Titanic we found, we would just buy. And it got to a
Yeah.
point where we had like 100, and I'm like, we either have to get rid of these or make content. And
Or
then I
keep going.
just, yeah, keep going. I was like, there's got to be a purpose to these Titanics. So I created the channel Titanic Fan 97, and I started making videos. And after that, it just went viral.
Yeah, that's awesome. That yeah, I mean, what a cool like niche thing to go viral around because now the museum has or not the museum, the collection has gotten big enough that you have your own museum, right? Correct?
Yeah, we did open up a museum last month, and yeah, people can come out and tour it now, which is awesome. A lot of people wanted to come to my house, and that was like, all right, I don't know if random people can come over.
Yeah.
So this was like the right direction for us, and so far it's been awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it from the stuff that I've seen. So, just out of curiosity, like when you were collecting these, was there ever like a significant copy that you were like, oh yeah, copy number 3,228 is like that one sticks out to me or something like that? Like, is there one that just like you were like, oh, this one sticks out in any particular way?
It depends. Like 500 was a big milestone for us, but the 1,000 one was like the big one. That was the face reveal. There were
Hmm.
so many people donating to help us get to 1,000, and
Right.
and
Yeah.
we were gonna stop at that point, but then I was like, well, like why stop here?
Yeah.
And now we're gonna keep going because like they made 25 million, so it's just like why stop?
I
But yeah, I
mean,
mean, like any copy really is significant because it's Titanic on VHS.
I mean, amen to that. Like, exactly. So, just, I mean. People on I've seen people on the internet joke about Titanic on VHS being everywhere. I mean, every time I go to a thrift store, like I've seen it everywhere. So why do you think that like Titanic, that movie in particular, inspires like this kind of obsession with these VHSs? Like, what is it about the movie?
I think that it's a universal topic. Like so many people get interested in Titanic at a young age that it's just a fascinating story. And when the movie came out, it was just everywhere. It was Titanic mania, and they made 25 million. So like it's pretty much that's like the fourth highest produced movie on VHS. So it's
Yeah.
like it was just everywhere. And it's just iconic. Like I don't know, it's Titanic, baby. It's James
Yeah.
Cameron. I mean,
Yeah.
what's not to love?
Yeah, what I mean, what's not to love? There's tons of things in it. So, like, how many times have you seen the movie Titanic? Like, if
So
you could estimate.
so many times. Currently at the museum, we watch it 3 times a day.
Oh my
That
gosh.
Yeah, from when we clock in to clock out, we can watch it 3 times fully. And so yeah, we've been watching it nonstop. Again, I mean, we took a little break after we closed the first museum. We had a
Hmm.
original one at one point,
Hmm.
but this one, yeah, 3 times a day, and it gets better every time. I'm not joking right now. It does get better, and we don't get sick of it. Like, I don't know
Hey,
how it happened, but like we just love Titanic that much.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if you find something that does that for you, why not watch it over and over again? So just, I mean, out of curiosity, like going viral, with this collection, has that kind of changed your perception of it? Like, does it still feel like you're personally curating it, or does it feel like something that's like even bigger than what you could have ever imagined?
Yeah, it's out of my control at this point. I mean, just the amount of I have 5 giant binders full of fan mail, pictures, like just like the nicest things that people send me.
Hmm.
Of course, all the Titanics, 80% of them have been donated. I have people. Someone just dropped off 225 copies yesterday or 2 days ago at my museum. And it's just like I don't know how it happened or why so many people feel the need to contribute, but like I'm just, I just feel so grateful that it happened. But even if I wanted to stop, I don't think I could.
Yeah, I mean, it's become a community thing at this point. Like the sheer amount of people sending in is just insane. Like again, did you say, sorry, you said 80%?
Yeah, about 80%.
That's insane. That is just I can't even wrap my brain around that so many people have been sending in that much stuff. So, I mean, I know the museum not only features obviously the massive VHS collection, but there's also other different kinds of Titanic memorabilia, like the couple of things that I'm seeing behind you right now. So, what are some of the highlights of those? Like, I think I saw there was like a signed picture, something like that you received recently. Like, what are some of the highlights of the other things that you have in your Titanic collection?
I do go to conventions and get copies signed by people who weren't in the movie, and to me,
Hmm.
that's just like a fun thing that we do. But I do get like props from the movie, got like a
Yeah.
piece of like a door frame, or I got a piece of the actual Titanic at one point,
Hmm.
and
Wow.
yeah, I got a submersible model, which is like the most expensive Titanic model. I found that at the thrift store for $10, and
Dude,
then
that's
and then
awesome.
someone donated a brand new one to me like a few months ago. So I got like
Wow.
these like really cool pieces, all these awesome
Yeah,
models, and yeah, every piece is special. I mean, it all
of
came from
course.
someone who wanted someone else to love it, and we do, and we show it off to people all the time.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely that's something good to have. Wow. I mean, I can't believe you got an actual piece of the Titanic. That's insane. What is it? What is the piece of it from?
It's a piece of the deck chair. So just one of the
Oh.
chairs that was on Titanic, but it's like a little. It's not much, but it's like a little splinter of it.
Yeah. I mean, still, if it's part of the chair, that counts. So just out of curiosity, like, and again, this might be getting a little ahead of myself here, but do you ever see some sort of an end in sight, some sort of a milestone of the number of VHSs? And you can say no, and I won't judge you for that.
Yeah, no, there's an end to this. It's not I can't do this for the rest of my life, obviously. It's just the more that we get, the less space we have. So we keep
Right.
expanding, we keep moving houses, moving locations for the collection.
Hmm.
Even we our new space, I'm already running out of room. But the ultimate goal is the rebuilt Titanic at a Titanic on VHS. Just like a killer art piece, just like an installation I can put in a museum or maybe
Ooh.
tour it. I
Yeah.
just want like something that like we built this, a
Yeah.
community has built this Titanic, and that's what I really want.
So you, just to reiterate, you want to build like a model of the Titanic out of Titanic VHSs?
Yeah, obviously not life
That's,
size. I don't have that many, but it's just
I
whatever we
mean,
can do with the copies we have.
yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, that would be great if you could get that like in like as an installation somewhere, so it could cement that community piece. And I mean, people could even be like it kind of be like how like the Washington monuments like stones from the different states. It's like someone could come and be like, "Hey, that was mine."
Yeah.
Like the one that I donated. That's really cool. Yeah, that's a great idea. So uh, just for all sorts of purposes. Getting back into the movie itself, Titanic, just because um this makes me curious. Do you have a particular favorite character from the movie that you like the most? Again,
Jack Dawson,
of
my
course,
man.
of course, of course, sitting right behind you, the secret. third person on the podcast right now. And just out of curiosity, do you know if like James Cameron knows about this collection? Like, or anyone from the movie, if they are aware that this collection exists?
I have no idea, honestly. I went to
There.
Titanic Con and met some of the side characters in Titanic the movie, but
Yeah.
I don't know if they're even connected with James still. But
Right.
they're definitely like, there's no way he doesn't know, and that's all
Yeah.
I can go off of.
So, I mean, kind of going off of that, in your opinion, if James Cameron on one random day just kind of walked into the Titanic Museum and saw your massive collection, how do you think he would react? Would he be like, "Oh my God, this is awesome," or would he be like terrified, like, "Good Lord, like how many copies?" Like, what do you
I'm
think?
I'm for sure getting a restraining order. I mean, I have like mannequins of Jack Dawson, James Cameron, all over the place. I mean, he's everywhere, and I don't know how he would take it at all.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, yeah, I mean, thinking about it myself, I don't really know how how he would take that, or if I was in position, how I would take that. So just out of curiosity, kind of garning into a little bit of the latter half questions, if VHS like suddenly completely boomed back, kind of like records just recently did, like if VHS is 100% like boomed back, or all the rage and whatnot. Would you consider like selling a part of your collection, or would you want to like guard it? Like if it like the monetary value severely increased or something like that.
So I have predicted this moment for so long. Like, yes, VHS, there's no way it doesn't come back. Put out a new VCR model with the HDMI, whatever it needs. And I'm not protecting my collection. Give me a part of the team making this thing happen. Like, I want to be a part of the new revolution of VHS. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. I'm the perfect spokesman at this point.
Yeah.
Put Titanic back on the shelf. Put the VCRs out. I'll buy all the Titanic's brand new. It doesn't matter. You know, it's
Yeah.
Titanic. It's on VHS. Let's get it, baby. James Cameron, pick up the phone.
Yeah, yes, exactly. So just at it, I mean, just th this isn't on my list, but I just want to know what is it about the Titanic on VHS that you're just so that makes you so passionate? Like I've never met anyone so passionate about a VHS before.
It's the most iconic VHS of all time. I mean, if you grew up in, '97, but it's the music, James Horner, it's James Cameron, it's Jack Dawson, the three
Hmm.
J's.
Hmm.
No, it's more than that though. It's just like it's such an iconic piece. I watched it over and over again. We didn't have very many VHSs growing up. They were very expensive, so
Yeah,
we got what we got, and we watched them over and over again. So I think it's just something that I did to myself,
of
with
course.
the lack of different movies. It was just Titanic.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, might as well like go all in. So just one of the bits that I like to do on the show is I like to get to know like the person like behind whatever you're known for, like stuff that you do like outside of your hobby. So I'm just curious. Do you have any other hobbies that you enjoy doing other than being a massive Titanic fan?
Yes, I'm a video editor, so I
Ooh,
love to make different skits and I film
nice.
other people. I do a lot of music videos for
Mhm.
artists in my town, so I'm always filming or editing.
Nice, cool. Just out of curiosity, what program do you use? Just I edit things as well.
Adobe Premiere.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, same here. It's pretty good. But
Yeah.
yeah. So, do you have? I mean, God forbid I ask the question, but do you have a second favorite movie? Like it? Oh, it raised my hand for me. But do you have a second favorite movie?
Pause. No, there's there's no other movies. No, I would love to say that. I mean, I would say I don't know, like Edward Scissorhands for some reason is, I love that movie too because they filmed
Yeah.
that not far from my house. So it was
Oh,
always like an iconic movie that was like, oh, they kind of filmed that here. And so like that one has always been a childhood favorite.
yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely. If it was filmed so close to you, I can understand why that's been a favorite of yours. So we're gonna hop into a little bit of a segment that I like to do on every episode. It's called Random Records. Basically, what it is I like to chat with the guest about what kind of music they like to listen to, just to kind of garner a scope of different kinds of music that different kinds of people listen to. So, I mean, I think I know the answer, but what kind of music do you enjoy listening to?
Celine Dion and James Horner.
Of course, of course. I, I wrote down that I wanted to do this segment, and I was like, it's going to be Celine Dion. Like, how could it not be Celine Dion? So, like, what is it about? What is it about that song that you like so much? Like,
It's the
get
magic.
into specifics. I want to know. I want to know. I want to dig deep.
It's the vocal range, it's the emotions,
Yeah,
it's everything about that song is just it speaks Titanic. I think that's what made the movie so popular is just
yeah,
that song alone. It was just and the fact that she didn't even want to do it. So James Cameron had this whole thing ready and she's like, I don't want to do that song. And then
yeah.
she did it, and then all of a sudden it's the biggest song in the world at that certain point. So it's I I don't know. You hear that song, you're just like, this is Titanic. You don't even
Of
think about
course.
anything else. It's just
Yeah, yeah.
and they don't even talk about Titanic in the song. It's a love song, but it's not like, oh, this is Titanic. Like you just feel it. It's the connection.
Yeah, yeah, of course, definitely. So okay, so garnering into the last two questions I've got for you on here. The first question is just, is there any like really random fact that you know about the filming and production of the movie of Titanic that like not anyone would normally know?
Yes, so everyone thinks Titanic had four smokestacks. It actually had five because Jack Dawson was the smokestack.
That was phenomenal. Yes, of course, of course. I mean, there, I'm speechless. That was fantastic. And and then the final question that I have for you here, and I want to know, was there room on that door?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I
There
even
was.
tested this theory. I have an inflatable door from Titanic,
You tested the
and
theory?
I tested it with five different Jack Dawson mannequins. Guess what? That thing wasn't going anywhere.
Amen. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. There was 100% room on that door. But yeah, yeah. Well, that was all that I had on the list there. This was a quicker episode than what I normally do. I was so excited to just like speed through these and learn all about the Titanic collection. Though that was really all of the questions that I had for this episode today. So thank you very much for coming on. Would you just like to real quick plug all your socials, the museum, like all of that real quick? Where can people find you?
Yeah, to search up Titanic Fan 97, you'll find me. I mean, it's not hard to find that Titanic on VHS, baby. It's always around.
It is, yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for coming on this episode. This has been episode 89 of the Random Banter Podcast. I've been your host, Ethan, and we had Titanic Fan 97 with the largest collection of Titanic on VHS that I have ever seen in my entire life. Is there anything you want to add before we sign off?
James Cameron.
All right. Bye. Well, there you go. That was short. That was short and sweet. Thank you, dude. That was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
I
I hope
just
you can use that.